naja kwako leo, unisamehe, uniokoe mimi mwenye dhambi, unihesabu Baba kama mwanako, ili mimi nifike kwako.
To begin with, yes. I'm Mr. Kennedy Ondieki Ongoto. My title here is Dean of Studies, meaning that I'm in charge of studies here. Actually, I am in charge in the implementation of the education curriculum in general.
Yes.
I've been here for the past 6 years. I began at 2016 when we were just starting this school. We have had KCSE candidates since 2019. The first candidates at 2019, and we were able to sponsor 6 candidates to university during that first sitting of the KCSE. And then in 2020, we had quite a large number of students, and 6 or 7 of them managed to join a university.
Maybe to the school history, we find to know that the school started in the year 2016.
Yes.
Yeah, and with my statistics here, I can see you were here. You are the pioneer.
I was one of the first pioneers after the principal came.
Yes.
I came second as the TSC teacher. Yes, I joined it here after 2 weeks, and then we joined hands and started building the school from scratch. I can say that initially we started with the 27 students, and I've just said that we randomly picked them from the village. There are some of those forgotten children in the village, because we really needed
the candidates.
Yeah, we started with the 27, then the others joined, of course, later. We had a good number. We had around 150 by the time we were in they were doing their Form 4. Were professionals.
Yes.
With us, we never cared about those statements, but we knew we were doing very well in terms of academics. Actually, we emphasized on academics so much to an extent that within that limited time, we were able to sponsor, to enable 6 candidates to join universities.
Yes.
From there, they realized that, by the way, we were not a small school, but a force to reckon with. I can add that, of course, this came as a result of the strategies that we put in place. We knew we had a task before us, and then we decided to have very stringent academic strategies that enabled these students to be in class almost the whole day. The first days we were not very keen with the extracurricular activities.
Yes.
But as time went by, that's when now we expanded our tasks, our duties, we expanded to the co-curriculum activity. So initially we spent more of the resources on academics. I remember those times we had to use a lot of money to purchase books. We had even gone to an extent of borrowing books, textbooks from the surrounding schools. Of course, that time they were willing to assist because we were very small, and most of them accepted to lend a hand.
Yes. It's only the history of the school, because here with me I have some photos which was taken by that time.
Yes.
While you were here, I can see a young boy coming from Lu. Here I can see also maybe it's the committee. maybe they are the committee. I can see
yes.
here. I will ask you some questions because I have some photos here with me, which is showing some of you here. Your office was under the tree.
I was operating from there. Because
and you never complained about it?
I never. And you see, we had only one class in which those first candidates used. We had only one room that was almost falling on the other side. So that time, it was really difficult. But I thank the side of the dispensary side, who actually allowed us to use their rules. For in the side of the teachers. But sometimes we could share. When the students were away, we could not move that far. We could use it. So that only one latrine, pit latrine, was the one that we all used. In terms of the limited facilities, we never felt like we missed anything that time, because we knew we were starting from scratch, and that's what motivated us. This post office, there was no library, there was no lab. We came to have temporarily a lab during that 29 KCSE candidate. We only came up with some tables, arranged the tables to make it comfortable for the candidates to sit for their exam. And especially the practical part. We put some few material, and actually I even remember the apparatus. Most apparatus were sourced from the surrounding schools. We did not have money to buy those apparatus for the experiments for practical. This
is a school of excellence. My name is Nairo. I'm also the examination officer of the school. And I'm in charge of all exam activities in the school. It has been a long time since the inception of the school in 2016. There has been examination in this school. Very valid, authentic, and also they are verifiable. We have all the records since 2016. But because the school started in 2016, it was only possible that the first KCSE were done in 2019. So in here, in 2019, we had 43 candidates. The candidates of 2019 were a special group, say, because there was no clear admission in 2016 of Form 1. So this one joined from elsewhere, some from the village, some from homes, some were even parents. That is to say, a few things about them. But they worked hard. In 2019, we had the highest miniscore of the school. That is 3.814.
That is in 2019, the first group.
The first lot.
Who set for Kenya National Examination?
For the first time in our school. We had 3.184. And 6 of them went to university.
Wonderful.
That was a great achievement. Because there was no clear transition from Form 1. In 2020, you all know very well there was a pandemic.
Outbreak of COVID-19.
We had 164 students, the highest number ever. And we struggled. The class got 3.6100 as the miniscore. And we sent 7 to university. 7 to university, an increment of 1. An increment of 1. Yes, that is an achievement. That is an achievement. And we thank God for that one. In 2021, we were actually reorganizing after COVID. Most students were even lost. Some stopped learning for a long time. After going for a break of 1 year? After 1 year. So it was a great deal. We had to reorganize again. But the students did not discourage us. They had a miniscore of 3.0656. That is 2021. We sent 3. That is the lowest we have ever gone. So COVID was having a real impact in 2021. In 2022, meaning last year, we had 152 students.
Yes.
Then we had this mini score 3.2632. That is a positive deviation of 0.1976.
Yeah.
We sent 5
To university.
so we are picking again. It has been a great deal.
Yes.
Our school has 3 systems of examination. In one term, we have 3 exams.
Yes.
We have Series 1, Series 2, and Series 3. Series 1 start, Series 2 come during mid-break, then Series 3 is the end term. And we must plan for those things. Deliver the memos in time and meet the deadlines. Our teachers have been very supportive and very good in terms of meeting the deadlines. Yes, we are very optimistic. We are also very ready for them. We have 146 candidates registered for the Kenya National Examination 2023. And our projection, because we had 3.2 last year, we are targeting 4.0. And we are also targeting to send 15 candidates direct to university. So in this case, we can even enroll a student of 100 marks and convert to somewhere C+ to university. So we are working on value addition. That is our main focus. And we see it good that we put a target of 4.0 because that is achievable and also within time. Number 1, we have covered the syllabus early. In fact, as we talk, it was last week. It was deadline for covering Form 4 syllabus.
Okay.
We have covered all of them. So that is the first tragedy, early syllabus coverage.
Yes.
Number 2, exposing students to many exams. I told you earlier we have 3 exams, but the candidate class should not be 3 exams per term. It should be actually 8. And that one is a strategy to expose students to so many questions and how to answer them. So strategy number 2 is expose them to various examinations. We also have a contest. During weekends, they go for contests. For example, mathematics contest, biology contest, CRE contest. That is another strategy to strengthen our focus to achieve that main score. Then we have external exam. We simply call it joint exam with under 6 schools. Actually, our peer schools. Simply put, like day schools. And we are going to work hard such that we prove that we can achieve our main score in those exams. Thank you.
Now,
thank you so much. I'm Pastor Bureti, a teacher in Getarwet Secondary School. I'm blessed to be a pastor and also a teacher and the head of guidance and counseling department. I like socializing with people and also mentoring the students. Okay. Because I have realized we want to change life through mentorship. Okay. So when we socialize with the students or youths, I like mentoring them.
some of the things that you have put in place to see that the spiritual growth in the school is seriously taken.
Yeah, seriously taken.
Yeah.
So since I came to this school, I have tried my best to have. You also have the school prayer. That is the first thing. You know, prayer is the key to everything.
Yes.
So we have the school prayer, and also we normally have our chapel service. Yeah. So apart from being the CU patron,
Yes.
I also act as the chaplain to make sure that I organize this program. So we normally have the week of spiritual embassies. So the week of spiritual embassies, this is where now we bring our students in a weekend.
Yes.
We look for the best speakers so that they come and motivate the students. They come and talk to the students based on the issues that are affecting the students. So I have organized the CU patron as the chaplain to organize a day that we set aside to talk to the students. And in that program also, it will reach a time that we normally separate boys and girls. So that I look for a lady person to talk to the ladies and also a man to talk to the boys, so that they have no issues that affect the students. Remember that we are living in the 21st century. That students, they have been faced of different challenges. So those are the programs that we have put in place so that we help our students, because we want to raise students who are all modern generation, who can play an active role in the school, and also they can play an active role in their families and also to the nation. You know, if you want to change the nation, we change the lives of young people, and the whole nation will be changed. So those are the things that we have tried our best to make sure that we help these students.
There are some of the challenges that may face our students or our learners that they may carry from home to school, and this habit will affect in a way academics performance. And I know this can fall to your department, whereby when a child is undergoing stress and maybe others are in frustration, or ways of handling issues that relates to stress and stress management from home and to school. Now, can you tell us, how do you normally handle your issues in school?
So you know, students really, they are faced by challenges back at home, and these challenges also will affect the students academically. Some of the students, when they come to school, you see that student is having signs to show that this one is going through stress. So there are some who come, they can decide and come to my office for counseling. And there are some that maybe the teachers will identify that this student is facing one or two challenges. So once they come to my office, then I will be able to identify the root cause of the problem, because students have different issues. The problems are not the same. So once they come to my office, I will be able to dig in to know the challenges that they are going through. And then now I lay down the strategies on how to help this student to come out from the problem. You know, there are some of the problems that once I give to a student some strategies, and student will follow those strategies, that student will be able now to change. And there are some that involve, now maybe I can now involve the parent, so that we see how we help this student to deal with some of the challenges, because some of the challenges can touch also the parents. Maybe parents is contributing to those challenges. So I lay down strategies, I look in the root cause, and then I will now help. And something that is very important in guidance and counseling is the confidentiality of the information. When a student shared to me a problem, me as the HOD guidance and counseling, then I will be able to keep that secret, because once a student can hear that I am already shared to another person, it will affect the department, because next time you will not get it right.
Allow me to give you this chance so that you can introduce yourself. Who are you?
Okay, I'm Langat Beatrice, Getaruet Day Games teacher. I've been in games since I joined this school. I've been leading these students in the department of games, majorly on the pole games and also the athletics. Thank you. Okay, concerning the athletics in our school, majorly from our vision of our Getaruet Day Secondary School, it is the center of academic and talent excellence. So when the students are admitted in Form 1, they are maturing on their talents. So when it comes to athletics, we have more of our students who are participating in athletics. And most of them, we have taken them up to the county level. And this last term, that is first term, we took 2 to the regionals and 1 up to the national, who is none other than Norman Kibwena, who is taking us to the East Africa competition come August.
So you have a champion in the field now, who is going to take you to East Africa Games, which is scheduled to be done in Rwanda. August. Now, wonderful. That is commendable. Huyu hawezi fikiwa. Nice one, nice one. Nice one. Sawa, sawa, sawa.
Concerning this volleyball,
Yes.
we had a team. That is the team which was representing us. That is last Saturday at the zonal level, volleyball. So these students have been practicing in the field. Although we have a challenge in the field, we usually have one field which are used by the 3 schools. But we usually try. We try our best, and our students are doing good when it comes to the ball games. Last year, I took the students to the county level, and that one was handball competition, boys. They went to the county level, and they were position 3. So that is concerning the handball. Football, I have a team for football. They have been playing with other clubs surrounding the Getaruet, and they have been doing good. Though they were removed at the zonal level, but they are trying their best. Assisted us, not majorly, but minor. We have arranged one of the field there inside our compound, and that one is for badminton. We have a challenge again about the hall. We have a challenge about the hall because this is an indoor game. We were supposed to play inside the hall, but we don't have a hall. So we tried our best, and we prepared that in our field around here. Yes. But when it comes to football, we still have quite a challenge because our field is so small.
A little. How much time do you allow Norman to practice so that he can become a champion?
Okay, when it comes to the shot put, remember this talent is about passion.
Yes.
When we have a student who is having a passion, Norman usually wakes up very early in the morning, do the practice at home. He has a certain small space at his home. We usually do the practice, and then when it comes to school, we have a little time for the practice at school.
Yes.
It is only the B and the games time. We usually utilize that time for exercises.
Yes.
And also the weekends. Yeah.
Now, let me take you back a little. When we flash back to Fero TV, Fero Media Services, when we flash back to Norman's history, we find that even in primary school where he was learning, he once competed to national levels, and the school surprised him with a cow. That is a surprise. Now, I don't know which surprise as the school have you planned for Norman so that he can now get motivated to do more.
Okay, concerning Norman championship, we are still planning. We have a ceremony for him in the coming days.
Yes.
We are yet to give you the dates for that celebration, but it is in order that the celebration will be there. Yeah.
Wonderful. Maybe the last question I can ask. Is there any relationship between sports and academics? Does it affect academics? Sports affect academics in any way, any manner?
Okay, sports does not affect the academics.
Yes.
It assists the students because when the students go for practice, that is a physical exercise.
Yes.
So it helps them mentally, socially, and physically. Because when it comes to class, when they are reading, their minds are matured enough because they have done more exercise in the field. So it assists them a lot when it comes to terms of academics. academics.
Okay, bendi. Alafu maybe en ngalekab sukul ko kele kinome au kinome bendi primary anan secondary? Primary. Kinome ndirotune. Kinome ndirotune. Aywe ako Getaruet primary. Abwana atestai en yomo ata kisa. Okay. So ikerto ano ngalekab sports ak academics? Ainon ne preferen? Agere ale won nebo ngalekab sport ngo kakomande. Nachame chebo sport. Masomane ya apa lena ati kino che kachame sport maunye na achame sport. Yele nyeman kemwa sincere. Okay. So what do you advise those who are saying if my student will participate much in sports, there will be an impact in academics? So can you give an advice to such a parent?
Okay, I give the advice to the parents that let us help these students. Let us allow them to do exercise. Let us allow them to explore their talents because it assists them a lot. The moment they explore their talents in the field and more so in athletics, they become physically fit and mentally fit again when it comes to classwork.
Yes.
So it assists them a lot. So let us allow these students of ours to participate in any co-curricular activities.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And lastly, can you tell us the relationship between the school shining in the national level and how does the community feel when they hear that our school, that is the only Getarwet Day secondary school, was shining? How did you feel and how did the society felt about it?
Okay, after the competition, that is the national competition,
yes,
we had a lot of celebration around this school. The community people came, they are really appreciating. They are saying, when are you doing the celebration so that we come to celebrate the victory of Nama? So the community are really supportive. They are waiting for that day so that we can celebrate together for that victory of national short champion.
Okay, so it will be party after party,
party after
and
party.
We think even us we will join in party after party. Now, thank you for that time, Madam Petrus. Yeah, and here again we have students. I can see they are in attire, full attire like us here. Today we are going to represent Getarwet Day Secondary School, maybe in national.